I woke up with the intention of going to the port and seeing what ferries were available and picking my destination that way. And as I was leaving, I noticed a comment from a Mike B on YouTube that recommended this road that cuts right across the island of Negros to from Bacolod to San Carlos. So I battled the Bacolod traffic this morning and starting to look a little better. Still a little busy on the road, but yeah, I'm heading over there. I want to cut right through these two mountain ranges. It's 7.5 hours in. I am still climbing. Definitely ranks in the top 3. Easy, one of the hardest climbs I've ever done. 7.5 hours. Still not at the top, but I have to be close. There's that one peak right there that I was staring at for 2 days as I approached Bacolod, and I'm that high. There's an awesome waterfall right over here. Yeah, it's beautiful. Hopefully I can find a place up here. Would really like to sleep on top of this mountain tonight. Good morning from the Philippines. Yesterday was a rough one. Took 9 hours to go 30 miles, and yeah, definitely one of the hardest climbs I've ever done. I did manage to find a room up here in the mountains, and it's a pretty stunning sunrise. Yeah, it's nice. I'm gonna start working my way down the mountain, and really not sure where I'm gonna end up, but yeah, it's beautiful. So I am back in the chaos that is Cebu City. I woke up really early yesterday, had spent the night in Toledo City, and I headed off towards the center of the island and worked my way across and started battling the traffic. And late afternoon, I arrived. And it's good to be back here. First thing I did is I went to the mall and ate. They have such a great selection of food there. And then I came up with a plan. I hate to come all this way and not go to Manila. It's such a iconic street food city. I changed my return ticket out of Manila and I booked a ferry, a 22-hour ferry to get there, and I leave tomorrow. I spent all afternoon putting this together. It took me all over town. I took some cabs, rode my bike, but yeah, it's happening. There were a lot of moving pieces, a lot of things to take care of, but it is happening. My bike, boxed it up. That's all packed. That's ready to go, and I'm just very, very excited to get to Manila. So I made it to Manila, and first impression is I think I'm really gonna like this place. It's huge, massive city. The ferry ride wasn't too bad. The food was terrible, but that private room only cost me $45 for a 22-hour ride. It seems completely fair to me. Or last night, I hung out in the rooftop restaurant at my hotel. I got a really, really nice room. I splurged a bit, spending $60. I'm on the 23rd floor. It's nice. I have hot water for the first time in, I don't know, a few weeks, and it's nice. And yeah, hung out in the restaurant, and just a fantastic view. Just sat up there and time-lapsed and just chilled. And right now I'm heading towards the wet market. Hopefully find some interesting foods to sample, and yeah, just kind of walking around the city. It started pouring down rain this afternoon, so I just zipped through the wet market real quick. They were still setting up, and yeah, so I'm hungry. I found this ramen place online that has really good reviews, authentic Japanese ramen, so that's right up my alley. Yesterday I did Chinese noodles. I had a beef noodle, and then I had a Thai sausage for dinner, but Yeah, it's nice to go out knowing where I'm going. I walked around for an hour. There are hundreds of restaurants in the Makati area, and it's they all look so good. Good morning. So last night I really enjoyed the ramen. I think they were blasting Christmas music, and that's why there's no audio. I'm sure it's copyrighted. But yeah, I had some plans today, but Manila is just not cooperating weather-wise. So I don't know. I'm gonna wait a little bit and. Yeah, hopefully I can start walking. Everything I wanted to do today was outside, so figure something out. Well, I caught a break in the weather, so the short breaks, I quickly zipped it to a mall, which is easy to do here. Fun fact, Manila is the most densely populated city in the entire world. There's 110,000 people per square kilometer. And in the part of the city I'm in, Makati, the way they do that is they have these massive malls, and they have these high-rise condos attached to them. And these malls have everything. There's clinics in there. There's hundreds of restaurants. You could live in one of these condos and never have to go outside. It's crazy. And they're spaced out, like there's one every square mile, and they're huge. But yeah, I made it to one, walked around, and I had what I'm sure will be my last roasted pig, or what they call it here, lechon, while I'm on this trip to the Philippines. And it was delicious. And yeah, I'm guilty of eating that a couple times a day. I really like lechon. And then I was in the supermarket, which is in the mall, and I've been trying to score Dragonfruit for a couple weeks now. It's just one of those things where I've always eaten them, just completely taken it for granted. You know, I just assumed they grew on a dragon fruit tree. You know, I just never thought about it. And then as I was riding around the Philippines, I was noticing this strange cactus that everyone was growing in their yard. And then I eventually saw one that was fruiting, and I realized, wow, dragon fruit grow on cacti. I just thought that was strange. I don't know why I never knew that, or I don't know. But anyway, dragon fruit has now moved to the top of my list of fruits because I think that's just cool. So I found one. I'm going to eat it. This is my last night in the Philippines. I start my 30-hour traveling day tomorrow to get me home. So I'm just gonna take this opportunity to comment on the Philippines. First off, it was a absolute amazing time, just incredible. First, just thank you, Philippines, for your amazing scenery. It's absolutely spectacular, whether it's mountains, volcanoes, rivers, waterfalls, beaches, farmland. It's just, there's so much happening, and it's all so beautiful. Jungle, amazing. Thanks for the food. Your food is incredible, the Filipino food, but not only that, your international, the international flavors that are here also. I mean, it's all Southeast Asia is represented, and like always, the people are number one. The people of the Philippines have been so absolutely wonderful.
I don't have not one negative encounter, just over the top, like friendly and nice. And yeah, I'll always remember that. And I will be back. I love it here. And finally, would be thank you for showing me the ways of the dragon fruit.